Hello my dear students. Today we are going to see second part of the lesson weather and climate. In first part we have seen what is weather and what is climate and how weather differs from the climate. In second part we are going to see the factors influencing the climate. Many factors influence the distribution of heat on the earth, thereby affecting the climate. So let's see these factors that affect the climate of particular place. The first factor is distance from the equator. Second is height above the sea level, which is also known as altitude. Third is distance from the sea. Fourth factor is direction of wind, and fifth factor which we are going to see is humidity and rainfall. So let's begin with the first factor, that is distance from the equator. Let's see the figure for understanding this factor. The rays of the sun fall on the surface of the earth. Near the equator, sun's rays are vertical and spread over a small area. As we move away from the equator and towards the poles, the rays become slanting and cover a large area. Thus, places near the equator receive more heat. These places are hotter than those which are away from the equator. You can see in the figure very clearly that the rays shown with the blue color indicates the slanting rays of the sun, which are spread over a large area. You can see these near North Pole as well as South Pole. And the rays shown with the orange color indicates the direct rays of the sun, which fall near the equator and covers small area. Let's see the second factor, that is height above the sea level. It is also called as altitude. We know that hill stations such as Shimla, Nainital and Ooty are cool even in summers. Most peaks in the Himalayas are covered with snow and ice even during summers. This shows that places located at higher altitude are colder than those at the lower altitudes, even if they are situated on the same latitude. Let's see the third factor, that is distance from the sea. Places near the coast have a moderate climate. Moderate means neither too hot nor too cold. This is due to the effect of the sea breezes. Water bodies heat up and cool down at a slower rate than land. In summer, therefore, the sea is cooler than the land. Hence, air over the sea is cooler than that over the land. This cool air called sea breeze blows from sea to land, making the land cooler. In winter, the opposite happens and the land becomes warmer. Places far away from the sea do not get sea breezes, so that they are extremely hot in summer and very cold during winter. Such a climate is called extreme climate. Let's compare the climatic conditions of Delhi and Chennai. Chennai is located along the coast while Delhi is located far away from the coast. As Chennai is nearer to the equator, it should be hotter than Delhi in the summer season. But this is not so. Why? Because the Chennai is near the coast. Chennai experiences a mild climate throughout the year because of the coastal area present over there. Now let's see the next factor, that is direction of winds. Winds blowing from hot regions increase the temperature of a place, while those blowing from the cold regions decrease the place temperature. Delhi is hot in summer due to the dry, hot winds that blow from Rajasthan. And in winter, cold winds from the Himalayas make northern India very cold. Winds blowing from the sea make the lands close to the sea cool and moist. Sometimes winds brings clouds with them and cause rainfall as well. Let's see the last factor, that is humidity and rainfall. Moisture or water vapor present in the air is called humidity. Humid air causes rainfall. Places near the equator are hot and humid and receive a lot of rainfall. Air over deserts does not have moisture, so these places receives very little or no rainfall. Very cold places experiences snowfall also. The amount of rainfall and the season when it falls also influence the climate of a particular place. So, in this part, we have seen the different factors affecting a climate of a particular place. Thank you.